Okay, just some gradebook procedures for you for your regular grade inputting and then for end of term procedures as well. So once you enter into your classroom, go to the mentor area. We've revised the gradebook a little bit, not a whole bunch. We went ahead and created a gradebook section that is that you can have that is kind of useful throughout. Now, there are 3 distinct sections of the gradebook. Here is section 1 at the top. Okay, and then here is section 2 here on the bottom. Now, the learners who are showing up on your gradebook are only the learners who are active. That means they're the only ones who are currently in your course. And then you might have, like I do here, left and right scroll so that you see your final score or your final grade over there on the right. Now, your gradebook is intended to be managed from the second section over here. So, for example, if I go into the section over here to edit my gradebook assignment or my gradebook activity, and by the way, when you go into your gradebook, make sure that in the top section here, when you go into the edit, max score is 100, 70% is needed to pass the assignment, right? And then the weight is 100, that means it weighs equally as the other assignments do. Show to user, yes, and then use for final score should be yes as well. Now then, so you saw over there that the score is as it is. If you want to put the date that you scored it on, that's fine. And then you have your comments here on the right. So that's how you create your entries. Make sure you always save your changes when you go in there. Now, what you should do once all grades are put in at the end of the month or when the learner has completed your course, you're going to do 2 steps here. You're going to go recalculate. You're going to let it recalculate that grade. And then you're going to go back over there and we want to round it. So if it's past 0.5, it's going to round it up. If it's below that, it's going to round it down. So it's always going to be a whole number. And then the way you can check that is that you go back to your second section and you can look at the right hand side of the page there, and those are nicely rounded into what they are. Now, mine are a little bit low because I'm not finished grading everybody. So that's what you would do. Now, if you are if you're needing to go in there and revise or edit the final grade for something that you might have done, maybe you gave 10 points extra credit or something, then you could go in here, edit the final score, and then you can enter whatever grade you want to final score there. Use that sparingly. Typically, if you're behind in credits, sometimes we'll use it for just averaging a quick average and then get it done. But try to keep up with your gradebook activities. So, in summary, just kind of do everything from the middle section here, and then at the end of the term or the extension, you're going to go in here, recalculate, round your final score, and then you're going to go back over to when you have finalized a learner's grade, you're going to go to learner status and close, and make sure that you change the learner's status then to completed. You're going to double click on it, change in progress to completed, and then save your changes, and then you're done. So by the time we go in there to check on everyone's final grades, then we're able to see that they have completed. Now I'm going to show you real quickly why all of this is important, because the learners have a section here in their learner area. It's called My Progress, and it has all of the grades for them, including the date, your comments on every one of the assignments. I always tell them that this is a great way to kind of make sure that they have everything in touch. I'm going to show you some other things that you have in your gradebook and in your mentor area here a little bit later on. But this is just on the gradebook management, editing your grades and assignments, creating new assignments, which you can go in there, by the way. I'll go back to the mentor area. If you have, you can delete assignments, you can edit the names of the assignments, and you can create new activities. So just as I was saying earlier, I'm just going to create an example module 10, assignment, max score 100, you need a 70, weight is 100, show it to the user yes, and use your final score yes. So that's how you create a gradebook assignment. And then again, go to the second section of your gradebook, and you'll see that it's there at the end.